Prelude Tome is really funny. That is the unfortunate part about that. No sustain. Goodbye, everyone. Ow! Oh! Now let me show you why I like Boney Hawk so goddamn much. It's gonna be unsurprising why I like Boney Hawk so much. I mean, other than the sick kickflip. Because I'm gonna reel, the sick kickflip is awesome. Big bonk is real. Big bonk is real. What do you have? Gas Mask is funny. Gas Mask would actually be really, really funny. I do like me some Suufi. I actually want to do a max armor build. I legitimately want to do a max armor build. Max armor Suufi would be nuts, actually. It's a real shame that I think the shield tome is a trap. Like, legitimately a trap. Shield tome is only good if you got enough rare upgrades for sitting in your shields real fast. Yeah, probably. We don't care about that. We care about that, though. Okay, are you ready for this stupid nonsense? It's about to happen. I'm baiting out the boss right now. I'm trying to bait out the boss. Now we got it. Now we're real. Die. Bonk! Gas mask. The gas mask would be funny, but we don't have the poison to back it up right now. Basically, to go and give you an idea of what the fuck just happened, we got the random bonk on a crit, dealing about 1,000 damage in one go. That's what happened. If you're wondering what happened, that's what happened. Flamewalker would be funny. Refresh. Bone. More movement speed. Movement speed is non-negotiable. If we get the chance of hitting movement speed, we're hitting movement speed. It's as simple as that. Non-negotiable movement speed buffs. I'm going to need more curse. You think for a moment that we're done? Idiot's barely be touching me right now. Crit damage. More curse. That sounds funny. Bow would be really, really good, actually. I'll take bow. I like a good directional. More projectiles. Make this completely unreadable. I no longer want to understand which direction my character is coming from. We are being raided by Rack Hudson. How you doing, gamer?
Raid incoming.
Let's go and do a quick shout out for my boy. Hi everyone, my name is Salty Rat. I'm your local favorite space pirate and commander of the Never Ever. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I got a friend in Pennsylvania.
Registering additional crew to manifest. Please await assignment.
Thank you for the follow, Digivox. That's a huge raid, gamer. How you been?
Registering additional crew to manifest. Please await assignment.
Great to see you. Took a little bit of poison damage, that's fine. You saw my post on Reddit? Hot shit.
Registering additional crew to manifest. Please await assignment.
We get to snooze my ad. Speaking of which, I'm snoozing my ad. How you been?
Registering additional crew to manifest. Please await assignment.
Carrie Floof, thank you very much for the follow. Good to have you in. Yeah, I hope the post helped. I hope you enjoyed your time. Wrapped up a marathon stream? Sick!
Registering additional
crew to manifest.
Please await assignment.
Honestly, Rack Raiders, if you need to go and, you know, relax and stretch out, go ahead and do so. Holy book. That's funny. I wish I had regen.
Registering additional crew to manifest. Please await assignment.
I like that one. Plants for the Zombies? The original? Oh my god! Oh. I've actually low-key, unironically been considering actually doing a Plants vs. Zombies streams at one point in time. Because I like a lot of the old PopCap stuff. Of course, that invariably leads to the fact that I will eventually also need to just play Peggle. PvC is retro yet? It's a damn good question, actually. I almost want to say yes. Hate me all you want, you know in your heart to be true. So here's my argument, right? I say yes even though it's not definitively right on the card. So here's the thing. It's old enough that it got a remake. It is unfortunately retro. It is old enough that it got a remake. AI upscaled, unfortunately, but still a remake. Squeaker Team. What? In this economy? Did we hit this already? Did you, Foxo? Have a good night. Oh, I'm getting a soft hug from a fox? That's cool. I like that. There's that bonk again. Gamer! And we got Dragonfire, so now it's even funnier. Yeah, this is why if you get the Megabonk, like the big wooden hammer, go quantity, because it's a flat chance to go and proc for every projectile, regardless of what it is. There's no reason not to. The question is, could we go all the way? I don't know. I have no idea. What hit me? Gamer! I know what hit me. What is this game? This game is Megabonk. If you're familiar with Vampire Survivors, this was a game heavily inspired by it. It is I like to call it a bastard child between Risk of Rain 2 and Vampire Survivors. Extremely fun. Features a lot of characters. We have a lot more of the footage over on, a little bit more calmer footage of the game over on, YouTube, if you're interested in watching a little bit more. No void mechanics like Risk of Rain 2 does? Yeah, not yet. Slutty Rocket, damn straight. That's what they used to call me in high school. They didn't actually call me that. It just isn't the same without Void Friend. Yeah, but we have cool Ghost. Robot Cowboy. We just gotta get out of jail free card. I'm happy about that. And we will be taking full advantage of that. I don't want to stick around for minute 1. I'm currently just farming right now. No, we're done. We're done. Enough of that. Level 2. So here's the entire shtick. Now that we are not in the middle of a firefight with 7 billion ghosts, an unlimited amount of ghosts, basically what this is an endless horde game. You've got 10 minutes to complete the level, with various challenges happening between it, with many, many enemies coming out of the woodworks to go and try to stop you. I'm currently playing Calcium, who gets a bonus on his attack based on his total speed. And I also believe he generally just gets faster as time goes by, too. So you do kind of want to just build his speed. He just gets better with every time that you get a little faster. The music is outstanding. Honestly, like, it's got a huge OST, too. Worth your time. Very funny. And I've yet to be disappointed by it. I've never, I think one of the biggest things is that in a lot of these Endless Horde games, I feel like if I die, I'll be like, oh, that's unfair. So it's like a Doom speedrunner made into a character. Yeah, that sounds about right. Cool down. I unfortunately didn't get the funny tome, which makes me faster every time I get an upgrade to it. But I also don't think that is viable for long-term play, and I have decided to go ahead and jump on this. For the sake of it, I am going to go and break down the strategy that we're doing right now in just a moment. So, here's the deal. I'm going to go and break this down for you so you kind of know what I'm doing. Calcium starts off with Bone, and Bones do pretty decent damage by themselves, but they bounce off of enemies. So they'll go and ricochet from enemy to enemy, dealing the same amount of damage every time that it bounces. Lightning Bolt does something similar, right? Which that it has it'll instantly travel to a target, so there's no travel time. It hits, it does an AoE, and then it will chain off of targets. So we got even more, like, interlinked hits, right? Slutty Rocket, it's a homing rocket. The more the merrier. It has its own AoE, right? It's not very big, but it can make a huge difference. And then our fourth weapon is a bow, which shoots multiple arrows that pierce enemies. And the more quantity they have, the more bow arrows that we shoot in kind of like an arc. Right. Eventually, it'll be a full circle, which is extremely funny. We're dealing, the other things are a little bit more self-explanatory. We have a damage tome for more damage every tome. We have a quantity tome for more projectiles every tome. We've got an XP tome, which is just more XP from every source, so we can go ahead and continue to scale very, very quickly, as fast as we can. And then, of course, we have a cooldown tome, which means that we are able to go ahead and kind of just fire our attacks faster. There's less time between attacks, which includes the time between multiples of the same attack in the round. So that's why you're seeing the absolute nightmare that is, oh my god, I took a lot of damage there. Therein lies the issue with Skeleton, though. When Skeleton ramps up its speed, and every time that it takes damage, it loses its speed and thus loses its damage. We are able to go ahead and knock bosses out pretty confidently at this level, but I want more damage and I want more XP. We are getting up to the first swarm of enemies, which is going to be mummies, which don't really do anything special, thankfully. We'll take a second boss on the next boss run, which is going to be at 2 minutes, but our main focus until the swarm is going to be trying to find the final boss gate for this level. If we do that, then we can go ahead and try to fight that boss and get to level 3, which will be an accomplishment, actually. That's the first time I'd be on level 3 on the desert. Not the first time I beat the boss, you still have to beat the boss in tier 2. But the difficulty is a little bit higher. I'll take the armor just because enemies are now getting kind of close to where they can probably one-tap me if I screw up. And I don't want that. The lifesteal will be funny. And I'm actually taking that not for sustain, but I'm taking that in order to go ahead and take advantage of the Holy Book that we picked up earlier. Holy Book sends out damaging pulses every time that we do any sort of healing, even if it's not healing that matters. So every time that I proc a life steal, I get a little pulse. Gotta put some meat back in them bones. Exactly. I have made an error that I will not get to see for a hot second. We are currently doing good as far as damage goes. And we are level 50, which is about where we want to be at this tier. Which is good. That is exactly what I want to see. And actually, I think we cleared out that swarm pretty confidently here. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. This is going to go ahead and suck in all the XP from the level. Which is excellent. I will happily take that. That is delicious. And we are almost close. Actually, you know what? One more lightning staff when we unlock a new character. Which I'm personally excited about. So we might achieve multiple things during this run. This is exciting. For me, at least. I keep meaning to go ahead and, like, banish that one. That actually kind of sucks. Chest. Battery. Increased attack speed. Bone. More bone. Ooh! I almost took the movement speed, but I actually think that the I cannot ignore a legendary quantity. More projectile speed. Oh, we are cooking now. Something's happening. Oh my god! Ooh, okay. So we just got an item. The ice skates are going to go ahead and increase our attack speed based on our movement speed. So it just got a lot funnier. Those glasses are really, really good. They give you a 20% damage increase to enemies above 90% health, so you just get more damage. That first strike is going to be critical. And then we are still pushing, what is it called? The occasional bonk, which deals like 30 times more damage. Okay, so we have a little bit of a problem here. The swarm is happening as of 3 seconds from now, and I do not know where the final boss gate is. Do not put me in the middle of that. Oh, oh hello. Do you have anything cool for me? Do not do this to me. Do not do this to me. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine. That was scary, but we're fine. Yeah, like, don't at least let me get to the final boss so I can go ahead and at least brag that I did it again. Come on, I want them bragging rights. Every conquest is something to put on your gamer license. Those bonks. Oh. I'm glad we got Scorpion SE early. It's an oh, excuse me. Yeah, Conquest, you're in Chicago. And there's the boss gate. It may happen. Anubis is a little rough. T2 Anubis is actually really, really rough. Oh, okay, we're fine. Oh! Zerwaldo. Get out of jail free card. It happened. We do not get to abuse that again. Unless we find another, we're not getting another. That's all that boils down to. That's T2. T2's finished. Okay, there's Lightning Staff, and now we got that. I'm happy. I'm excessively excited. And we'll farm a little bit. I am not extremely confident in my damage to go and get to like a minute something, because I've certainly been wrong before. Yep, exactly. Bone-flavored missile Corvette. This is how I live. Why are you being evil? I am evil. I've always been evil, Blesty. But don't worry, I still believe I'm a pretty okay lover. Unstable transfusion, another one of these would be funny. But we don't have the mitts. We don't have thunder mitts, which I will be taking full advantage of. Thunder mitts is good. Remember where that power-up is, thank you. I say, me. I want to see how bad the boss is going to be in a moment. Where's the boss at 7 minutes? Huh. You know what? I'll take it. I'm not going to complain with no boss at 7 minutes. Free Thunder Mist. Okay. Well, not free. Oh! It's not bad at all. It's a non-issue. We might actually go places. We've got Slutty Cannon, and I feel like something is happening. Positively, to my mental health right now in front of you. I'm experiencing the joy of a clear morale. Projectile speed will be funny. Just get him out of here. Every particle, goddamn rocket for every particle in my body, exactly. Now I'm not gonna get too spicy with this because I do not want to have to deal with multiple bosses in tier 3. Uh-oh. On-hit effect times 2 is very funny. Swarm should be coming right now, too. If it's staggered, Swarm's coming. Yup. Oh my god! Hey, hello, Moai. It's so strange to see you here like this. The multi-bonk. Is this what a game-ending build looks like? Because I think this would be the first time that we got a game-ending build. I think my only complaint with a game-ending build like this is it would require me to actually look at that. The massacre is happening there. Oh, going that direction. We've reached 10,000s, which is really, really funny. I was sitting here thinking that the swarm would be, like, actually something I'd have to worry about. Nope, never mind. It's not real. That's an early swarm. Uh-oh. We're almost entirely relying on Bonk right now. Okay, now I definitely don't have any fear. I want you to be aware of how much this rocks, by the way. I think this is the coolest thing right now. Hey, Scorpion, see how you doing? Die. You don't get to play the game. Die. Why is it not Scorpus instead? I have no idea. With a meme, probably. We have 2 minutes to find the boss gate. And it's actually, this is rough. This is rough-ass terrain right now. There it is. We're done. Final boss time. Oh no. That's not a death, right? No. It sucks a little, but that's not a death. Oh! We're gonna have to take cover because, yep, red laser's happening, red laser's happening! No! I choked! No! That was fun, though.